Alright guys, welcome back to episode 49 of the Talos Principle. Back on the DLC today, we're going to jump into the Isle of the Blessed, the second chapter of the DLC. Embark on a puzzle-driven adventure set on a stunning Caribbean island, solving an array of fresh, medium difficulty puzzles, accumulating in the hexahedron. So, box puzzles. At the end of the day, as long as we're not having to deal with laser puzzles and they're all behind us, that's all that matters, because some of those in the previous section were quite something. Anyway, let's jump into a brand new game. Oh, wow.
We're approaching the island now. Looks nice. A lot less threatening than the megastructure. I mean, no offense. It's, you know, it's just less pointy.
No offense taken.
I hear Barzai has done an incredible job creating this exhibition. And what a lovely opportunity to spend some time together as a family. So, Yakut, Miranda tells me you'll be solving some of the puzzles?
Did she? I hadn't really thought about it, but,
You know, back in my day, all we could do was solve puzzles.
that's right, in the simulation. And we're all very grateful for it.
So you know how important puzzles are to this family.
Mom!
Of course, I'm gonna solve all the puzzles. Even the freaky giant cube.
I hear Barzai's even created gold puzzles and star puzzles. It's going to be just perfect for you.
Oh, that's great. Yay.
Yakut, don't listen to them. They're terrible old robots.
What? I'm the founder. Everything I do is serious.
I can confirm that.
Hello! I'm so glad you could make it.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. How are things on Barzai's Island?
Barzai seems pretty pleased. 1K and Melville got here this morning. 1K's already solved all the puzzles, of course. And Melville's somewhere. She was testing the sensory receptor upgrade. Al's here, too. I haven't talked to him yet.
You should do that.
Maybe. Meanwhile, relax, enjoy yourselves, and I heard you were going to be joining in the puzzling, Yakut.
He can do whatever he wants to. You don't have to solve puzzles to impress me, Yakut.
No, I you kidding? I can totally do this.
Excellent. Well, good luck, and we'll see you around.
So I'm guessing we're going to be playing as Yakut. This island looks pretty impressive. Alright. Our goal is to impress Miranda.
I see we have a new group. Welcome to my latest exhibition, Freedom from Necessity. There are many puzzles for you to solve here, inspired by the events that restored Athena to us. But the most important thing you have to keep in mind is their purpose, which is none. We are not here because of voices in the sky or tragedies of the past, but because we choose to. We solve puzzles because it is joyous, it is beautiful, and it is human.
All right, so this looks a lot more like original game. Sort of like a New Jerusalem crossed with the game. Looks like we've got some what do we call these, like fragments of the past to collect?
There are those in New Jerusalem who fear that understanding the language of creation is the end of our journey. But that is like saying that literacy is the end of learning, when in fact, it is the beginning. Only now are we really capable of reading the great and terrible book of the universe. And only now can we start to write our own chapters.
And looks like we've got 3 areas to deal with. Temples in each, red, green, and blue. Which, on the assumption that we're going to solve puzzles in the area, activate some towers, turn on that, and then I guess we're going to get access to the cube towards the end. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the map here. Very, very different to the first part of the DLC. Once you have solved the hexahedron, as well as every other puzzle in the exhibition, 3 gold puzzles will become available. There is no price on them except in your heart. So you must power up all 3 lighthouses by solving 8 puzzles each section. Simple. Okay, so there's 2 extra puzzles in each. Alright, shall we start on green? The man behind the curtain.
You can do this.
Alright. Now to remember how all of this works. Assuming we're going to want to just connect this up to here. The jammer out. Don't see a purpose to go back into there. Wonder if that came through. Doesn't seem like it does. I don't think I can go through here either, can I? I think that's going to be blocked. Yes. Okay. So if that's the case... how are we going to get around this? I'm trying to think, what can we like realistically do here? Well, could we do something like this? And then all we need to do is jam this. Alright. We are up and running.
That's it. I did it. Don't sound so surprised. You're not stupid.
Nice Caribbean vibes on the soundtrack. Snatch back maneuver. It almost sounds like I've got to bring something through there. It's red, but we need a blue. Okay. There is that. There is that. Now we need to... hear a flame. Not to get distracted or anything. But I definitely hear a flame. There we go.
There's no shame in using one of these to skip a puzzle. No one will even know. Except me. And probably Barzai.
Okay, so why did that turn off? Oh, okay. Why not just do this then? Yeah. Thought so.
This place is so exciting. I don't know what to do first. What are you guys doing?
Athena and I are down by the beach. You're welcome to join us if you want to. All of you.
I'm still testing the sensory receptor upgrade.
Want me to help? Maybe we can compare notes.
Sure. If you want to experience some really weird input.
I'm trying to find a nice view. Hold on, is Yakut the only one doing puzzles?
Welcome to my world.
He did say he wanted to solve all the puzzles. I think I'm going to try swimming. Or diving, I suppose. I don't think I float.
Damn, I really should have gotten that insulation upgrade. I haven't been watertight in a while.
It was. 1K's got a voice. I was kind of like looking at the environment and didn't really pay attention to who was speaking. I heard a voice I didn't recognize, and it's like, oh, they're giving 1K a voice. That's pretty cool. So we've got some these other puzzles as well. That's in an area between like two islands, I think. Okay. Interesting that we've got some of the bonus stuff in this one. But I'm getting distracted. Let's just do the puzzles, work our way around. Guessing it's going to be over there though. Distracted. I just the smallest of things just distract me all the time. All right, back to puzzles. We can explore later. The loop is next. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I think what I should have done is connect this up for a start. So how can I now take this out? Yeah, I believe what I should have done is maybe made a connection with this for a start and then keep the connection all the way through. So I think we're going to have to get this out through this, aren't we? But we may have just now rendered the puzzle into an unsolvable state. Let's see a way that we can get out of here now. Right, let's reset the puzzle. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. There's genuinely nothing else I can do once I've done that. Serves me right for not using the right mouse click to keep my connections. Oh, I didn't see this one. Also, okay. I'm not going completely crazy then. Just partially. Alright, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I missed something. Okay, so that will let me get back in here. Fine. So I can take the teleporter. If I need it on there or not. Now I connect it to there. And hopefully, if Yakut wants to climb a ladder, we can go to the exit. Yeah, okay. Don't oversight from me. Haven't seen an item, which was quite critical and crucial to the puzzle.
Alright. Is your upgrade enabled?
Yep.
What does the air smell like?
It... Oh. I smell iodine. Limestone. Is that UV? Can I smell radiation?
You can, but you're looking at a painting and telling me what the paint's made of, not what's in the picture. What does it feel like?
It feels like summer. Like the day is still young, and there's endless possibilities ahead of us. What we are now is only the beginning, and there is so much more to discover and to become, and I think those dolphins are mating. Am I supposed to be able to smell that?
Right, let's smell something else. Over there.
So weird hearing 1K. So quick look at these pictures. Look who I found. Game of chess that probably goes on and on and on forever. Through a wormhole into another world. Interesting. We got on social media. Thinking of a planet sounds exciting. I know I previously argued against it, but then saw as heard it go. The idea of stepping through a wormhole just creeps me out. What are the chances that I get blown to smithereens? I know you can just... I know you can just back yourself up. Doesn't work for me. I believe in continuity and consciousness. Our perception drivers still have trouble handling the transition, so you'll experience disorientation. If you're going through in a ship, I was just turning on sleep mode, or at least disabling visual input and balance sensors. That does not sound encouraging. All the wormholes we're using at the moment are based on pre-existing patterns in the fabric of reality. They are completely stable. However, if you make a fuss when going through, I may disintegrate you myself. Melville says are safe, then we know they are. Just that the old mayor has still got his sort of mayoral picture. I'm just going to say that I've gone through several times. Another expert concerns Mel's statement. See, Fred, there's nothing to worry about. Always a pleasure to see you here, Yakut. Really appreciate your heroism during the expedition. Thanks for the input. I might give it a try one of these days. And everyone's excited about new options we have for modifying our bodies, and as per our latest discussions regarding bodily anatomy, you can pretty much do as you will. However, as I'm sure you'll all remember, the Pellegrino centipede, we are going to be requiring any desired alterations to pass some basic safety tests, and we'll be uploading some approved templates you can use in the body designer. But where Melville, your dedication to safety is truly inspiring, and Mayor Byron could not have picked a better person for the job. I can't wait to try the new anti-grav drone bodies. Being able to fly wherever I want. I don't think I've ever wanted anything more. We don't need new bodies. We need to learn to accept ourselves as we are. Interesting. Interesting. Definitely a conversation on sort of modern day society. Darling, if you believe that it matters, you can keep your body just as it is for as long as you like. But if Aurenia wants to fly, let her fly. Neem's right. Sorry, Malduk. It would be beautiful to see Aurenia fly. Who are you and what have you done to the real Thekla? People change. Evidently they do. Sorry about that. The group is going to be looking at the best methods of preserving the number of species that are threatened by non-anthropogenic factors, i.e. that are dying out due to being completed, failing to adapt to changing conditions, disease, etc. If you want to join, please contact myself, Hypatia, or Aranax, or just join in via the project's interface. I would like to join. Dodge. I have a fondness of marsupials, and the poor little blighters don't stand a chance once conventional drift smushes a few land masses together. Can I join despite my history? I've switched to a less irritating voice pack. I've added you to the group. We do not blacklist people, Doge. I've spent a lot of time... Oh, interesting. So, yeah, they're still continuing to make people look. We've got a 1007 now. Spent a lot of time considering the reality of extinction lately, how desperately sad it must be be the last of your own kind, and the thought that this will just continue happening to so many species, even if we don't have a major impact ourselves, it makes me experience a sense of cosmic horror. There is no horror in nature taking its intended course. If a species was meant to go extinct, it will. I don't think anything is meant to happen, dude, and that's scary. I know, but that's why we've got excellent people like Sarabaya trying to do something about the bad stuff, you know? Interesting. Did I miss a picture? Oh, no, then we've got some Sphinx monument. I always thought the Sphinx had a really cool voice. Anyway, back to the puzzle. What was this one called? This one called the Turnabout. Okay. Now, I believe is going to be done. Okay. I won't say much about that at the moment. This will get shut off. Okay. Now, I would... it's going to give us a blue, isn't it? But we need a red. We need a blue for the exit. So we're going to need the connector on top of the platform. I mean, not to get ahead of myself, but it seems almost too easy. Yes, we need the hexahedron. So, a real dilemma here actually, it's probably not a dilemma at all. Now we can send this back. Just to that. And... what is going on with this? Okay. It's fine. Although... we need to take the connector back, don't we? We need the connector to go back through here. Okay, so this is where the problem is. So we can do all this. But then we need our connector. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So what can we do to get this out? Keep this connection open. Oh, I don't think we need that though, do we? Possibly not. Okay, let's try. Maybe we don't need to use the platform for this. Maybe we'll have enough just using the box, the hexahedron. So let's jump up here. And then let's just test this first. That is not the solution, unfortunately. I think there's any other angles here either, is there? What item am I missing? How can we keep this barrier open? Can I see this from up here? I potentially could, but there'd be no proper angle there, would there? Do just feel like I've missed an element. Can't see that from here either. Can't really see that from here. It's not like I could put it here to open this up. Take off the box. And then reposition the red. Can't do a lot with the other connector, with it being an inverter. Only there was a blue laser input. What was in here originally? Originally the box was in there, right? So if the box was originally in there, would it not make sense to try and now do something different with the box? There's nothing in here. And then once we've done something else and got ourselves in a different position, we then swap that for the box. Seems that's too high even for a box. I mean, that'd be a pretty dumb move, wouldn't it, to jump in there. Ooh, okay. I was here. Is there an angle over the top of the barrier? No, there is not. So, yeah, not really sure what we need to do here. Not really sure what we need to do. So yeah, gonna have to give this one some thought. I'm sure I'm overlooking something really simple, but none of the angles seem to work. Nor does getting this back. Yeah. I don't even think it's possible to like invert an inverter either. There's no way to do that. Silly thing to say. Right, okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. We'll come back to this one next time. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, happy gaming.